What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, you guys? So we are back again for another episode review of Sistas Season 4, Episode 9, Counterpunch, okay? Listen, I drank some tea. If you see my other video, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I drank some tea. I put some, well, not necessarily tea. I drank some, earlier I had gargled with some salt water. I also had some peroxide, and I just got through drinking some warm water, like some hot water with tea. Well, not tea, lemon and honey. Okay, because that little thing. This is what was going on in the other video. It took me forever to get that video done because, baby, my mouth was hurting, and that's that. You know that little line, the little thing right here underneath your tongue, whatever that connect your tongue, top and bottom, all that shit. It hurts, all right. But right now it's okay. It still hurt a little bit, but it's so much better than it was when I was doing my what it is video. So we're about to have some fun in this video, okay? Um, Free my nigga Zach. I swear to God, if Hayden got something to do with the reason why he is getting locked up, and I feel like he does, okay, because that is the reason why he's back. He is still here to torture my nigga, okay? He is here to torture our guy, bitch. You know, Zach is really out here trying to get his life together, but we also cannot put aside the fact, and we can't take away the fact that he did some illegal stuff, all right? He participated in insider trading. And if this is the consequences, now listen, he would never have got picked up had it wouldn't been for Hayden. Okay? Hayden ass is out here hating. You know, he had already alerted the SEC. So that what I think is going on. Let's just get Zach's stuff out the way. Zach, at the end of last week's episode, that secret agent lady, she came up in there, FBI agent or whatever. She was like, "You Zach." He was like, "What? What you want to know?" "Okay, well, you under arrest." I said, "Excuse me, what is going on? Why are we arresting him?" Meanwhile, Jake's standing there looking like, just hold on, be quiet, you know. And I'm just sitting here like, what happening? You know, me and Zach, we just want some answers. And, you know, Jake was like, "Where you taking him? Which prison you taking him?" I said, "Prison? Can he go to jail first?" They said Fulton County Jail. That's where we're taking him. I said, "All right, Fulton County." I said, "Call Fatima." Zach done told him, "Call Fatima." Okay? He hasn't called Fatima yet. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, so y'all not going to read him his Miranda rights? I hope they pick up on that. I hope they pick up on that. I don't give a damn if you're an FBI agent or not. Read me my rights first, okay? You have the rights to remain silent. Anything you can, whatever the fuck it is that they say, you know, read me my rights first, all right? So, Zach opened up the episode and Zach ended the episode. We saw him at the beginning getting arrested. We finally saw him at the end. And he up in the jail cell. You know, the cops come up in there talking about something. "Oh, your lawyer is here for you." It was like, what lawyer? I thought it was going to be Andi, okay? I don't know why I thought it was going to be Andi, because Andi just everybody lawyer up in the only lawyer that we truly know on the show, you know, and that's Fatima Homegirl right now. So, of course. But then again, I think Andi do business law, so, But then again, this is somewhat type of business stuff, just stocks and shit. Okay, insider trading, it's all in that same kind of realm and all that. But anyway, but it wasn't. It was Jake and some other dude, you know. And Zach was like, "Did you call my girl?" I was like, "No, I ain't call her, but I wouldn't hope that you want me to call her. Because look at this, you know." And it was like, "What are you talking about?" Baby, he opened up that manila folder, and he was like, "What the fuck is this?" I said, "Bitch, can you show us? Can you show us?" And then it want to go off. I said, "Now, you know what, Tyler? Half the time that we wanted, most of us really tuned in so that we can see exactly what was going on with Zach. What was he getting arrested for?" Mind you, Karen had asked about him, okay? Karen had asked, either Karen or Pam had asked, "Did that lady come back up in here looking for Zach?" It was like, "No, he ain't come up. She ain't come back up in there." You know what? And Pam was like, "Listen, I get my peoples to see what's going on and pull her card and see who she with and what's really going on. I can keep my ears to the street. You know what I'm saying? I got my goons and everything." I said, "Now, Pam, you might actually come into handy, all right? Because Zach, we need all the hands that we can get right now." Meanwhile, Fatima was leaving the office and Fatima came up on Hayden. Fatima, boo boo, I'm gonna need you to leave that man alone. All right, I'm gonna need you to leave that man alone. Even though I was here for what you did, spooking the nigga or whatever, but he devious as shit, and I'm gonna need you to leave him alone because he's not done yet. I feel like you just ramped it up, okay? Granted, you wanted to get back at him for what he been doing, and then the nigga had the nerve to be acting like, listen, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. So why you do that shit to me, Fatima? Fatima, why you do that shit to me? I said, that boy, you ain't been doing nothing. You saying that shit like it just came out of nowhere. Fatima just came at you, had busted your face up, had the niggas bust your face up, had you stripped and put on top of the car, bucket ass naked, like it just came out of nowhere. Fatima just gonna milk the fact that that man hit her in the face, all right? Mind you, I'm sitting here now. On the one hand, I was with Hayden, bitch. You hit that man first, and he popped your ass back. On the other hand, I was with her too. She was like, "No, you threw the first punch. You threw the first thing when you was fucking around with my man." Okay, he was like, "You was fucking around with my man. You was fucking around with my nigga." I said, "I know that's right, Fatima. Stand up." Stand up, okay? I said, get your ass up, And she was like, that's what you did, okay? And I just counter punched your ass. And I was like, all right. If you want to be technical like that, I guess. But physically, you hit his ass first. And he got your ass back. That's what you wanted to happen. That's what happened. Meanwhile, he was like, so you really would do some stuff for him? You would really go all the way out and do all this stuff for him? She said, ain't no telling what I do for him. You ain't seen all that I do for him. I said, oh, Fatima, you is in deep. You is in deep. You really love this man. You got this man, got your nose open wide. What else you about to do for this man? Girl, you about to go to jail for this man? You gonna hold the fort down for him? Because Jack look like he might go to jail for a couple of days, And at this point, Hayden put it out there like, listen, bitch, it ain't over, okay? She said, you done? He said, oh, no, we ain't done. We ain't done. I said, oh, my God. You just don't learn. You just don't learn. I just don't understand. At this point, it's an ego thing. At this point, it's you're not going to humiliate me. I'm not going to be humiliated by a woman. That's what I feel like. Like, he has women issues, Like, he's supposed to always get what he want, when he want, who he want, how he want. And that's just not how it's gonna go, Hayden. You got little man syndrome, and I need you to stand up, okay? Stand up, all right? Like, just get the fuck up and go on with your life and get you a little woman that wants your ass too, okay? Like, come on. There's a lot of women that look like Fatima, that's built like Fatima, that probably act like Fatima out there in the streets, and you can't go get one. Why are you fixated on this lady who don't want your ass? What are you about to do, sir, with your broke leg, peg leg ass? Anyway, moving on from that, speaking of men that just won't let go, what is with the men on this show that just won't let go? I don't understand it. Logan approaches Danny in her job. Granted, you working up there. Granted, that's where you first saw her. That's one thing. But, bitch, don't keep on coming over here talking to me and trying to start a conversation. He all up in his feelings. I'm kind of pissed off at you. He feeling some type of way. We're like, what? Don't try to hide. I see you. Okay, well, you see me, bitch. What? You stood me up. First of all, I didn't stand you up, okay? I never said that I was going to come. You assumed that I was going to come to this dinner. I told you no. And he just so persistent. Like, and then he's gonna have the nerve to say, what happened to you? Who did that to you? She was like, excuse me? Yeah, what man did that to you? To make you act the way that you act and, turn down people and do the things that you do? It gotta be a man that... I said, excuse me? She said, no, bitch, it ain't no man that did nothing to me. It's the fact that I just don't want to talk to you. I said, oh my God, so it has to be a reason. A man gotta do this shit and be the reason why she turning down you, instead of the fact that the way that you approaching the situation is a turn off, and you can't understand that you're doing more harm than you're doing good. Even though Danny might give in, because y'all know that's how Tyler write this shit, all right? But in reality, that shit would turn me dry, all right? If I'm telling you I like a little chase when I want to be chased. At this point, I don't want to fucking be chased, okay? I'm telling you, leave me the fuck alone. I ain't like the way you came at me in the beginning. I don't like all this harassment that you doing, and then got the nerve to try to joke and make it seem like, every woman's supposed to be with him. Or nobody's supposed to say no. And Daddy was like, so you really believe that? He was like, no, I'm just playing. And she said, no, you believe that shit. Okay? Now, Logan, let it the fuck go. Now, see, at this point, you see what she said? This is where you're supposed to give her space, okay? And then let her come over to you. You done put all your cards out there on the table. Let her come over there to you. Now, everything else that you've been doing ain't working. So can you just do it her way? God damn. What is going on? Meanwhile, Andi then called her. I ain't like the way Andi called her on the phone. It just gave me this feeling that you can tell the division and the hierarchy and the split up is, and who is really cool with who the most in this friendship, this group of girls, okay? So you got 4 girls. Sabrina, you got Danielle, you got Karan, and then you got Andrea. You know what I'm saying? And we already know that you got to split them 2 in parts. You know what I'm saying? So it's 2 groups. It's Sabrina and Danielle, them besties, like this. And then you got Karan and you got Andrea. I can't twist it. It's Andrea. You know what I'm saying? Them besties. So it was real awkward, and we saw it when Andi called Danny out of the blue to ask her if she wanted to come, go out for something to eat. And she was like so nervous to ask her whatever. And I'm like, what are we about to ask, and why are you acting nervous like you don't never really go out with just you two together? I said, is this the first time the child going out just together between just you two without everybody else in how many months, how many years or whatever? Because that's the feeling that is given. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that was an interesting dynamic. But I know she want to get some tea and get her opinion because Danny is the friend that gonna tell it like it is. Okay, she may be a little bit messy, she may be a little bit loud, but baby, she gonna tell that shit like it is, and she gonna ask the questions that needed to be asked when everybody else want to be quiet about it and tiptoe around the shit. We saw that. Okay, she's a good one to be had. All right, and so all of this is because Andi was up in her office. Fatim came up in there, and Fatim was sitting there, and she was like, hey, girl, how you doing? I'm about to get ready to go and all this stuff. So what's going on? What happened last night? What's going on? Baby, they get into this whole conversation about what's going on with her and Gary. What's going on with her and Robin. Baby, Andi really got 2 black, rich men coming after her. Now, see, on the one hand, I applaud. Because I would never know what that feel like. All right. I would never know what that feel like for a rich woman to come after me. All right. I would love somebody to want to chase me down, baby. That would make me feel, I'd be like, bitch, me? You want me, like me, this, okay? That's what you want? I probably turn it to Andi, bitch. I wouldn't know how to do nothing. I'd be like, because I'm not used to that. So I'd be like, so you're really trying to buy me? I mean, you ain't have to do all of that. But what is the catch? Girl, what is... I think you got me mixed up. You trying to play me or something or whatever because it's me. It's me. Okay, girl, I'll think about it. That's how Andi act. Oh, man, I got so serious. Oh my God. Listen, when the painkillers kicked in, baby, they kicked in. Okay, listen. Andi was sitting there and Fatima was getting all that information out of her. She was like, girl, you gonna keep that shit. Because Fatima told her, listen, I got a man that's gonna drive that car, sell it out, get it off your hands, sell it for you or whatever. She was like, girl, you gonna keep the shit. She was like, you was still up in that penthouse? And you stayed in that penthouse. She's like, girl, yeah. I said, girl, you want it. All right. I know you want to be this strong woman that you know you're not right now. Okay. And when I say not in this moment, I'm talking about she weak in the goddamn knees. Y'all be so weak in the knees for these men. Okay. And that is exactly what Andi is. You know, it be that one person that just come in and just fuck your life up, and that is Gary for Andi, and she just can't say no to that man, and he is giving her all her glitz and glamour and everything that she ever wanted to buy back her love, you know, and Andy's gonna go ahead and she's gonna go through with it. You know, at one point Fatima was just like, you do what you gotta do. Okay, you do what you gotta do. If that's what you wanna do, that's what you wanna do. Meanwhile, she was talking about that whole situation with Karan. Okay, Karen grew up. Fatima's real understanding, all right? Even though she's not naive. She said what she said in front of Karen. She said, I understood where she was coming from, though. But we still need that paternity test because that baby ain't Zach. She was like, listen, that baby is not Zach. And Andi was like, now you know that baby. No, the baby is not Zach, all right? Because she was fucking around with Aaron at the same time. They had sex around the same time. She was like, girl, how do you know? Just know that I know. I said, well, damn, Fatima, who told you this? Who told you this? Fatima got all the tea. She was like, girl, we gonna find out, okay? We gonna find out. And that was made, you know, that is what made Andi want to call Danny so she can get, I don't know. For some reason, that little conversation that her and Fatima had made her want to call Danny. She do go down there and she talks to Karen, and she was trying to get her opinion on, I don't know. I don't even know why she went down there to Karen, because what opinion do you need? You already know what Karen is going to say, all right? She had a phone call with Gary. And Gary was being persistent, as he is always, trying to get over there to see her, I said, why you want to walk her through the apartment that she already walked herself through? You already gave her a guided tour on the iPad. What else other tour do you need to give her? You want to tour the bed? That's what you want to do. You want to tour the top of the counter? That's what you want to do. You want to tour the back of that couch? Okay? That's what you want to do. Woo! Okay, bitch. That's what you want to do. You want to tour the goddamn windows? That's what you want to do, bitch. I said, girl, you ain't fooling no fucking body, because you know damn well, like she said, she don't trust your ass. She was like, no, I trust me, but I just don't trust you. And he said, no, you don't trust yourself with me. That's what it is. I said, you know what? Gary be pulling her cards sometimes. Gary be pulling her cards. And that man actually really do know her. Because y'all know, let y'all would have been in the same situation, and that motherfucker would have came over there, y'all nigga would have came over there, I'm not fucking talking to you. I'm not talking to you. It's over. It's done. And they would have pulled up with a diamond bracelet. Bitch, y'all would have had him up in there and had you banging on that goddamn window. Okay? Had you upside down. All type of trapezoids going on. Okay? All of the Kama Sutras just going down. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I get it. I said, Andi, stay strong, bitch. Stay strong. She said, listen, it's over. It's done with. I'm done with you. I'm about to sell this car. I'm going to give you the money. I want you to put my stuff back up in my goddamn apartment. He was like, but your clothes still up in the penthouse. That's okay. That's okay, bitch. I'm going to sleep over there that one night, but my stuff better be back in there, you know? And he just was asking all these questions. She was like, I want to have this conversation on the phone or whatever. You know, imagine Fatima gave her this little ball of rubber bands and was like, this is something that was told to me, you know, take off each rubber band for each thing that was negative in a relationship until you get down to the bottom to make you realize that you don't need to be with this person. So she listening to all the stuff that Gary is saying, you know, he hitting her button, whether it's good or bad, and it struck a chord with her. She up in there crying and shit. I said, no, we not about to have no breakdown at our desk with the windows all the way open, bitch. Not up in this office, okay? I said, keep your back turned. Don't turn around. Don't turn around until you wipe your eyes, all right? We don't need them asking questions and looking and trying to see what's going on and why this lady up in here crying like this. Meanwhile, oh, okay. Meanwhile, this whole situation with Sabrina, okay? Sabrina, let me tell you something. Maurice be eating her ass up when it comes to talking about her fashions, because I don't understand. And I don't even want to go so hard on her clothes, because what if her clothes are by black designers, and I don't want to disrespect the black designer that is, providing the clothes or whatever. But Maurice be tearing her ass up. I don't understand why they be having Sabrina dressed like that. Sabrina be dressed like she is our little house on the prairie. I said, girl, what is going on? Why they be having her like that? But shit, bitch, the men's love it, okay? Whoever it is, she ain't never short a man. Because, bitch, they be coming after her. Sabrina had to get Maurice together. Sabrina can be nosy as hell sometimes, and she can be very much irritating, but I didn't mind her having that conversation with Maurice and trying to talk some sense into him and be like, please do not go back to that man. All right, you are literally putting your life and putting your job in jeopardy. The people in higher up, the corporate, whatever, they literally thought that you had something to do with this whole robbery thing. You cannot be talking to him. You have to understand what he done to you. The man is using you, okay? Maurice acting like he understands, acting like he's not gonna do anything or whatever. She was like, how is he even out? It was like, he rolled on the whole gang and he's out and all this stuff. So what? He shouldn't be around. And you keep on opening up that door to let him come in, to think that he can come in. This motherfucker was standing up in his house. Maurice didn't tell him to go to the house. You didn't already see. Let me tell you something. Q is a dangerous person, and that is a fatal attraction waiting to happen, or in the midst of happening. And like Maurice told Sabrina, nobody in Q's life has ever told him, cared about him, or showed that they cared about him. And now that Maurice did that, sat him down, talked to him, saying you can do better and all this shit, now he's attached to him like a tick on his ass, okay? I said, oh shit, how we gonna get rid of him? You done gave the freaking people at the prison his address as your place of residence, where you gonna be housed at on parole. So you in his apartment, Calvin coming up in there with that shirt on. That shirt look nice on Calvin. I ain't even gonna do that. It look real nice. I like the little straps and everything. He was confused as shit. Why are you here? First of all, you stole $5,000 from me, okay? Then you go to Maurice's job and you try to steal there, and now you want to be up in our place, and then gonna lie and make it seem that as if Maurice the one that told him to go up in there. So we had to get Maurice on the phone to check this out. And Q ain't going nowhere. Q is not finna budge. I said, Maurice, call the goddamn cops, okay? At this point, you snitch. Your life is in danger, okay? Snitch, all right? Dick can't be that bad. I mean, that good, Cause child, y'all, this what y'all be doing over. Let me stop, because we do some crazy shit over too. So let me stop. Anyway, that was that. Anyway, this whole situation with Karen, Kern, what I need you to do is I need you to stop playing with Aaron. Aaron, I need you to grow up. Okay, I need you to, see what's right in front of you. Okay, and I keep on saying, and it hit me when I was looking at the episode today. I was just like, Aaron, he's pathetic. He's acting desperate. People just don't know how to take no for an answer and to move on. All right. And I'm just like, why would you pop up at this lady's job if she did not tell you to pop up? Either he texted her, she didn't respond back, but she probably read it, but she didn't respond back. And he took that as an invitation to pop up on her and to talk to her. I said, no, bitch, I didn't tell you to come to my job. Child, no, we're not finna do this, okay? What if I had a client right here and you're gonna want to do all of this right in front of me? No, all right? He up there talking about the baby, okay? So, you figure that thing out. Listen, I got an appointment, okay? I'm finna go to the hospital and I'm gonna get it done or whatever. He was like, yeah, what hospital? And it was like, you check the timeline. I said, listen, I get it, Aaron. We own that on your side on that part. The timeline. You have to check the timeline. But at this point, Karen is not trying to hear anything that you have to say when it comes to this subject matter, because she is lost in her own world. She is lost in her own delusion, because she knows that it is a strong possibility that Aaron could be the father if she is still pregnant, if she ever was pregnant. It is much more probably of a stronger possibility that it's Aaron than it is Zach, And at this point, She's annoyed. And I would have been annoyed as fuck too. Because I didn't tell you to come up. I told you the last time that I saw you that I needed space. But not only did you do not give me that space, you keep hounding me about a situation that I told you I will take care of. I will let you know what's going on. And then you asking where hospital you going to do it. She told him the hospital. He was like, oh yeah, I know the my friend, he the general surgeon up there. I can the chief of surgery up there. I can get you in, fast track you in. She was like, no, okay. I would do it on my time the way that I need to do it, okay? He was like, listen, you don't want to just go ahead and get it done instead of dragging it out. She was like, no, bitch. I'm sitting here like, Aaron, it's her body. You cannot force her to do anything, and y'all are not in a relationship. You are not in control of her. So why are you trying to do this for her? Let her do it on her own. She's stressed out. Bitch, you got me taking up for Karen. She's stressed out enough with this whole situation as it is. And you just added more stress about it. All right? She was like, listen, bitch, I just need some goddamn space. Get the fuck out. Okay? Let it the fuck go. I wanted her to really cuss him out, okay? But she didn't really do that. She told him, let it go, okay? You need to leave. Just go. When he finally left, Pam was like, what is he doing? I know he ain't in that car crying. Bitch, Aaron was up in the car crying. I said, so you sat out there like I ain't gonna say a bitch because, you know, that's some real shit. But you did, it was manipulative as fuck. It was manipulative as fuck because he did that to get her to come out there and to continue talking to her. I said, child, you know what? Niggas on this show just they don't give up. If it's one thing, it's another. Okay, I said, shit, bitch. Stand up, all right? Like, what the fuck is going on? Bitch, you know, Karen was like, listen, okay, so all I'm asking for, I'm not trying to get into no relationship. You want all this? Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have did that. Okay, bitch, she don't want a relationship right now. She asking for space. He was like, well, you'll call me whenever you want to call me. I won't call you. You can call me. You can call. And I said, see, this is the issue, Karen. You want the man to give you space. You don't want a relationship with him right now. You don't even know if you're going to want one in the future. But you keep on giving him hope. You keep on giving him that, you know, that possibility, that era possibility, because you want completely cut it off and say it's over, it's done with. Stop talking to me. I want space, no relationship, but I still want you to be there for me. I want space, no relationship, but you can still call me. What? What? Bitch, I don't want to be your friend. I want to be your lover, okay? Even though you should be lovers and friends, but that's where she's coming. That's where Aaron is coming from. I don't want to be just a nigga in your space because I want to fuck you at the same time and I want to love up on you. No, bitch, okay? And you keep dangling that carrot in front of him, and that's why he keeps staying. I said, Karen, cut that shit off. You don't want that man. And I think she just want him as a backup because she wants Zach. That's all it is. She wants Zach. Even Andi told Fatima that. No, I think Fatima told her Andi that. Yeah, she want to be around. She want him to be around and be a co-parent or something else or whatever. I was like, Fatima wasn't buying that. You know, she trying to get Zach back, but it's not gonna happen. I said, you know what, Aaron, drive the fuck off. All right, please just drive off. You know, that man was really up in that car crying and got her out there. I said, girl, what is happening? Who snitched on Zach? All right, who snitched on my man? Jesus. But anyway, that was the episode. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I really did, for the most part. I'm just looking forward to next week's episode. Tyler Perry, you kind of really fucking played us because we could have got way more out of Zach's scene, because that's really what we was, at least I was here for, because I wanted to know what the fuck was going on. All right, what the hell was going on, you know? But hey, it is what it is. We always got till next week. You guys tell me y'all theories, what y'all think. Do y'all think and feel what I'm saying when it comes to Aaron and Karen? Aaron and damn Karen, bitch. I don't want to be with somebody and who name it probably sound like I'm calling out my own name because our name rhyme when I'm fucking. Anyway, moving on. I'll call y'all later. I sound like fucking Daniva. I ain't heard that in a minute. I'll call y'all later. I'll see y'all later. Peace.